am delighted to introduce another new renowned personality, Professor Parvez. He is an academician, professor, researcher, and development economist. He is the international award winner, Chancellor's Gold Medalist, valedictorian, social activist, inspirational, motivational, and conference speaker, advisor, and thanked fashion critic, writer, editor, author, Dr. Honoris Causa, social knowledge, and humanitarian. He is PhD research fellow, MDs, and MBA. He is the founder and CEO of Independent Perception and Research Hub, also known as IPRH. In this young age, he has achieved many milestones. I will be delighted to call him on the stage for sharing his valuable insights with us.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much, Divjot, describing me in this way. At first, I give my namaste to Dr. Aruna and all the brilliant personalities in front of me, because you have that type of experience in this field. Basically, I'm a very simple person so far, I think, and also give my gratitude to Dr. Aruna Kaur, because she actually the person who actually inviting me this kind of wonderful platform, which actually focus on education. So basically, I'm an educator and as a researcher, so my last 20 years of time, I'm just spending my life on teaching in a university and different kinds of research institution. So now today's topic, actually very interesting topic, and I give my another thanks to Dr. Aruna that these kinds of beautiful topics actually she picked up for this kind of webinar or conference, that is embracing change and transformation. Basically, as a area of business area person, as a business area faculty, we are actually know that changes happen in a product. In a product line, we just say, yes, our product line is changing now. This product, and this product. Like if I just always I give one example in my capstone class in a strategic management, that Lux always find out that they always give a new flavor, a new perfume soap in every 6 or 8 months. So this is a change. But now this is an era that embracing change and transformation in education. So this is a change also, the Zoom meeting, because in a COVID era, before the COVID era, we are actually not so much familiar that we are in this kind of platform, that yes, this is one webinar will be conducted by in Google Meet or in Zoom meeting, but now it's happened. Also, this is a change for the students, that the online education system. So just I'm just saying a little bit about the change, that everything around us is constantly changing, and whether we perceive it or not. So societal change and technological change actually happened in every day. And the main point is here, change and novelty can be perceived as the way challenging, risky, and uncertainty, some of the point. And embracing change means accepting that you cannot keep everything under control. So it is a point that some are when the change is made, some are the recipient are reactive, some are proactive. So this is the way that how change is happened in our life. So the main point is here that when the change is made, we must adopt a growth of mindset inside our psychological mind, because changes happen. So when we face some change become as much easier, we think in terms of growth and learning. So if we think that, yes, this change is good for me, then it will give us or give me a growth. So that growth actually give me the chance to get the success in my life. So in the meantime, if we just create a list of change, then in a simple way, a change separate from parents to go to the nursery class. This is one change in our life. Another change is here that making your first friend also a change in our life. Another change in a childhood that you starting the school in your life. That is a change for a child. So in this way, when we change any school, that is a change. And also if getting one brother and sister, also a change in our life. So it's a change. So change is happening each and every time in our life. But the point is here that how can we set the goal? Because in this lots of change, we must set the goal and we practice it in a normal way. So when now in our hand, we have the touch mobile, but the 20 years before or 15 years before, we had the button phone in our hand. So that is also a change. So how can you be confident and listen to yourself to capture the change? That is the main thing. So the main point is here that change is normal and necessary part of human life, and accepting it can be real in the challenging way. So as a person, you must cope up with the change, and that will be better for your life. Like for an institution, if in an institution you must, like as a faculty, as a teacher, that is the fact. Now already Dr. Nita and Sir Sunil already said that faculty must cope up with the transformation of the change. So how can they change? They adjust to unfamiliar situation and demand and changing the roles. Also, they being capture the opportunity from that change, to capture the mind of the student, that how can they change the curriculum. When the curriculum is changed, the faculty should learn something about the new curriculum. When I was actually working with the World Bank for HETS project, so in an IQAC cell, I also observed that each and every university institution around the world, now they change their curriculum. Now they change the enhancement educational program in their university, because it is necessary. Because when I served the 4 recipients from different area, like the corporate part, like the teachers part, like the student part, also like the parents part, all and every recipient, the questionnaire, when I set up, they just said me one thing, that Mr. Parvez, we want a student with not a high CGPA. We want a student who know how to do this thing when they join in our corporate sector. So that is the main thing, because what's the value of the certificate? The certificate value is when this certificate give you some earning source. So that is the main target. When our educational institution give the change and transforming the curriculum, then that curriculum give our student, basically student is our ambassador. So these ambassador, when they go to the market, go to the all around the world, and when they get success in their life, then an education said, yes, he or she is our student and he or she is our ambassador. So that is the transformation of change in the student life or in the educational area or sector. The point is here that in a self, as a faculty, in a self, you accepting that challenge and change, because it is also a part of your life. And also discipline your mindness and discipline the new idea as the opportunity, and demonstrate that when the changes occur, you will cope up with that change easily, and make that suggestion for the student to motivate your student that yes, this change will make you more successful in your career. So that is the way that how can you behave in your change. Now the point is here in a transformation part. Actually, transformation means that what if I fail? If I fail, then if we let it. So the point is here, when the transformation is here, some of the time we are failed, but no, we will take it as a challenges, because there is a, in a market, there is a narrow market, there is a niche market, there is a mass market. So each and every where is a market is here, the product is the main thing. So as an institution, as a faculty, you are the faculty of an institution, so your students are the ambassador for that institution. So if you are not cope up with the transformation, then it's not possible for you to give a better thing to this world, because teaching is a novel profession and you are the change maker. Already Dr. Anirudh say that yes, teacher actually the change maker. So you have to that quality, that capacity, that capability to cope up with the change, and must give something better, give something motivation to your student. And also believe one thing, that in the educational sector, the questioning pattern is a most important part for this era. And in my institution, when I work with the World Bank for HECAP project, I am just introduce the Bloom's taxonomy in the questioning pattern part. So in the curriculum part, you are applying the Bloom's taxonomy. Under the Bloom's taxonomy, you have 3 domains, and with that 3 domain, you can easily structure a Bloom's taxonomy question, and with that question you can also give them mark with the question and set up the curriculum. And another point is here, some of the institution do not divided the syllabus and curriculum. So syllabus is a different thing, curriculum is a different thing. So this is also a change in an institution. So we must, as a faculty, as a teacher, it is also a change, is a transformation in your life, to understand that what is the syllabus, what's the course outline, and what's the curriculum for your course, for your institution. Because at the first day of the semester, it is the right for the student to know how this course is designed, what types of question will come in our examination, what are the chapter basically you covered up in this semester, because this is the right for the student. So this is the change in our educational system now. So we called it the activity-based learning system. And yes, technology is a supportive part with this activity-based learning system. Like technology give us the Google Classroom or Zoom or online education, everything. But the main point is here, the theory, the perspective, the perception, that how can you think the change, how can you receive the change, and how can you implement the change. And Dr. Sunil already said one thing, change should be affordable. Change should be affordable, because it is very important point. Because if my mass student is not apply the change, then it is not then that change will not bring a success in our life. Like in our country, we face a big problem in COVID era, when the government said yes, each and every institution must take their class by online, like in a Zoom meeting. So the student face a one problem, that the internet facility problem, because how can they get up the online class, because they have no internet system in there, like no Wi-Fi connection in the village, because most of the students go to the village, went to the village at that time. So at that point, our government offering free internet connection for the student. That is also a change. That is also a transformation. So in this way, I think that development of innovation vision for your institution, that is one important part of the transformation. And also the point is here that's analyzing each and every part, that how this change is happening and what the cause and effect of this change in your institution, in the education. And if we want to be a sustainable development goal in our educational sector, then change must be happening. Otherwise, it's not possible. And each and every student, each and every child must be goes to school and must write their name that, yes, I understand this is the education for me, and after this education I will survive in this world with the mission of SDGs, with the mission of sustainable development goal. So thank you so much for inviting me this platform.